Good evening, everybody. It's Mark here, B&M Sports Cards. It's been a while since I posted on here. The video quality on the previous editing and cameras that I was using are very poor, and I wanted to make sure when I came back I had some good editing software and good video quality. I went on vacation, I got sick, and my voice was torn up for a couple weeks, so here I am back at it. Since we last spoke, I'm up to 21 cards now sold, a little over $170 back, mostly on very low end sports cards, so in the between like the $3 and $6 range for resale. So that's, at the cost of goods, I'm making like $1 or $2 on each card. Just kind of get my foot in the door, as this is my first foray into eBay selling and sports cards selling at all, just as a former collector. Current situation moving forward, I'm trying to upgrade, move out of the bargain basement cards more into like the $10 to $20 range, and doing some grading. I'm also diversifying into baseball cards. I've got a couple of those on order. Some Bowman First Sapphires and some Lunars and a couple of different other the chrome variations. I'm trying to get in there into that like $10 range. Other than that, like, I did pick up quite a few small lots of NBA cards. Jared McCain, Alexander Sarr, Zachary Rishier, Stefan Castle, and then some more Wembies. Quite a few Wembies now. I'm up to like about 38 or 40 Wembies. Got several of those off of my submission to PSA. PSA submissions in, they're currently IDing the cards. Once we get those back, I'll definitely have an opening on the channel for us to see. I did pick up a Tiger Woods rookie. That's just for my personal collection, but it's always good to have some of these goats in your long-term stash. Trying to look here. I did purchase a nice little case here. Down in this bottom row is all of the cards that I deemed good for the next PSA submission. I just kept them up there out of the way to get them in there. A lot of them are doubled up. It's probably about like 15 cards down there. I did get a bunch of the base LeBron, Kobe tribute cards, just because I like LeBron, like Kobe, and they're nice cards to have. I want to say new pickups. I did get an Alvin Kamara National Treasures at a 49 patch RPA. I did that because I won a fantasy championship against my biggest rival on that 58-point game he had several years ago in 2020. What else? I've also picked up a Xavier Worthy 10 for my PC. A lot of these are part of that same grouping of lots that I got of some NBA players. I picked up some Colt Emersons, a couple of chrome Bowman First chromes, a green out of 99. I also picked up a Justin Crawford Lunar Glow refractor and a Lazaro Montes Mojo, as well as the chrome from the first. And then my next pickup will be Jesus Made. He's doing very well, and he's a super young prospect, so hopefully in the next year or two he can get some good traction, but he's doing real well right now in low A. Right now, card prices are kind of crazy, even in the low end. Like, I know a lot of the high-end stuff is fluctuating because of breakers and whatnot, and repacks and mystery packs and stuff like that. So a lot of that stuff's going up in price, crazy prices. Like the $13 million sale of that Jordan Kobe logo man. A lot of this stuff I'm kind of hoping Fanatics helps reduce the number of sets, because it's like every month there's like 3-4 new sets coming out and everything's completely overproduced. I feel like the last 2 years Prism has known, you know, they're losing the licensing, so they're just like pumping the market with tons of product. So I'm hoping Fanatics kind of tones that down a little bit. Yeah, I could deal with prices a little high if you made the product scarcer. Obviously the price is going to go up, but I would rather have something that I know is of good value instead of something I know, you know, if I get a PSA 10, it's going to be a pop count of like 23,000. Like that PSA 10 is good as worthless. You know what I mean? Like if I look back at something that's got like a PSA 10 pop of 300, that's rare. But a pop count of like 18,000 is ridiculous. So I'm hoping Fanatics does something about that. I don't pretend to know a ton about this hobby, this space. I'm just getting into it. Long-time collector, just not a seller. But this is just what I see and what I'm looking at from an outside perspective, I should say, because I'm still just getting into it. So hopefully things can change, things can get a little bit more scarce, things can be more coveted, rather than something that, you know, there's 18,000 of. Those are my thoughts. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the future, and I'm going to try to start doing this a little more regularly. All right, thank y'all. Bye.